Hey everybody, this is Larry, this is me going with Q3 of the weekly contest 472, Lexicographically smallest permutation greater than target. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me in Discord, let me know what you think about this one. This one, it's not easy, and I made a lot of silly mistakes as you can see of the 3 wrong answers, but we'll go with, well now, because that's what the video is for. But yeah, the key idea to, well, the first idea anyway, maybe it's not a key idea, is noting that you cannot do all the permutations. Hopefully that's obvious. We have 300. Even though it only has 26 letters, so it's not quite 300 factorial, but you could, even 26 factorial is going to, it's not going to be good enough. The first idea is that you just, is this idea of trying every number. And is this idea that is based off, well, a greedy solution, and that's really the core idea of it. There are like some edge cases you have to think about, but we'll go with together. Where my pencil go? Huh. Technical difficulties. Hang on. Oh no, there it is. But yeah, the idea here is that okay, let's say for we'll do example. We'll do example 1, right? So we have BBA, right? We want to find a string that's bigger than the string, right? And permutation is just another way of saying these are all the letters that we can use. That's the constraint. I mean, so basically we just do it 1 digit at a time, right? And there were only 2 ways to kind of, for each character here, there are really only 2 ways, right? One is that if it's B, in this case, that means that the prefix matches. Then now we try to see if we can match all the prefixes as much as possible. And then the other one is, well, obviously, if this is an A, then this is no bueno. But if this is a C, that means that the rest is going to be sorted, right? Because that means, because C is already bigger than B, so then now the sorted is the first or 0th index, right, of the rest of the string. So that's basically the idea. And the thing about this problem is that you just do it recursively. I did skip a little bit of a step, and for this problem, you want something that's strictly greater than, right? So if you have BCA, you cannot return BCA, right? But that's an easy fix because the idea behind, at least to me, during the contest, is that, okay, then we now still try to match this as close as possible, but then when we get the answer, if these are equal, then we just get the next biggest, right? So meaning that you just do the next permutation in this case, right? So CAB, right? And next permutation and this is why doing a lot of practice problem helps, right? Because next permutation is a one. I wouldn't say standard. I wouldn't say it's even textbook, but it does come up enough times that you may want to know about it. And also in C++, for example, in the std library, it's even like part of the library, literally. So so this is nice to know. So for me, I was just like, okay, well then we just have to see if we can match this. And if they're not the same, for example, if this is BBA, if we do BCA, well, BCA is going to be already be bigger than this, so we don't have to worry about it, right? So stuff like that. So that's the first idea. The second thing you have to pay attention to, which I honestly was a little bit lazy about, and why I ate a couple of wrong answers. Well, no, 2 of the wrong answers was just me like having off by once, which is kind of embarrassing. But some of it I was a little bit rushing it for sure. I don't know, a little bit on tilt, if you will. But it is what it is. But the thing that you have to also think about is something like okay, maybe BBCA or something like that, right? Well, wait, actually, let me just use one of the. Oh man, virtual contest is kind of silly sometimes because I cannot see the past submissions directly. I have to look at like. Give me a second to put technical difficulties. Just want to look at my submissions. I don't know why they don't let me see my submissions. Like there's just like a thing, and I don't. Like sometimes it shows up and sometimes it doesn't. I don't get it. What is wrong with? What is wrong with this? I just want to see my recent submissions. All right, hang on. because there was a good case that I was just like, oh yeah, I am dumb. Why can't I see my submissions anymore? Like, this is strictly worse than what it used to be, right? Is it because too many people catch cheaters and they don't want people to catch cheaters, which is like a really bad, weird thing? Sorry, all right, let me just go all the way. And also Leetcode is just having like really slow time. Okay, I'm able to find here now. Sorry, friends. I mean, you can't see it because it's behind my screen, but I'm just trying to get the wrong answer. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, okay, I guess that's actually an easier thing. But yeah, I mean, there is some edge cases, right? And what I mean is that you have like someone like ABB, and you have AAB, and then now we try to match the A, we try to match the B, but then the rest just no bueno. So we have to kind of unpop the stack, right, to kind of almost get the next increment, because then now you want BAA instead, right? So that now you go, okay, well this B matching is no good, so then now we want to increment the one before that, right? And that's kind of the idea. And that's basically it, really. I mean, and there's some cases about like I think this is one of the examples, right? BAAA and then like AABB. You try to match that with BBAA. There's no next permutation because this is literally the last permutation. So then you just return empty string, right? So stuff like that. Yeah, it's the core part about this problem. I don't think there's anything like too like on the algorithm side. After you're able to understand what I said. Anything too tricky. It's just greedy and then get the next permutation to get the strictly greater than. But implementation is another story, as you see. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit tired today. I'm a little bit lazy today. So I have this pre-written to get given a certain string, get the next permutation. I think I had this, I don't know, just one of my libraries. Or yeah. But yeah, the thing is that okay, so we first put S into a bucket, right? A frequency table. We recursively call it here, and then basically we just try to get the first character, right? So the idea here is, well, I mean, the base case, no more matches needed, yay. And then here we try to match the first character. If it is found, then we do a recursion, right? Otherwise, oh yeah, and I had a typo here, right? I just forgot to increment, even though we wanted the next greatest. But yeah, and then now otherwise we take the next available character and then sort the rest, right? And this is what we were saying earlier, right? We just kick the next available character for this position, and then the rest could be just sorted, right? And that's it. Here you can see that I do the keep on incrementing, and if we go past Z, then well we just return no answer, which is my key. I should actually put this in a constant. But yeah, if I have no answer, no answer just means that there's no answer. Because I use this to differentiate between like an empty string, because that means, well, an actual empty string is the best answer. But yeah, and then we just return. So we take this as the first character, and then we return the rest in sorted order, and that's it. Keep in mind that if this is a no answer, that means that we are unable to find it. Then we actually pop back. We redo the state, and then we do the next variable character, right? So that means that if this and this does not work, then we just return no answer, and that's it. Yeah, and if is no answer, we return empty string. If it's equal to target, oh yeah, I what a dumb wrong answer. If this is the equal to target, as we said, we want the next biggest answer, so then we get the next permutation. Here I actually loop around in my code, so I just return empty string. But I think so. I got two wrong answers. One because I just forgot to return this, so then it kind of fell through to here, and then it returned the wrong answer. Very dumb. And then the second one, I think I just had something like this. So for one character cases, it's just wrong because it's identity. So very dumb. Two wrong answers were from dumb mistakes. The first was the third one, which is a legitimate one, is that I should have done recursion. Okay, so now what is the complexity here, right? We do this recursion, we try to match the first character, and it's found, right? If it's not, then we sort the rest. The way to think about this is, you either have idea, but if not, then you do visualization. And it sounds exponential, right? I think that's the scary part. It could be if you're not careful. At every branch we do two things, right? But it's not, because the other one is a tail recursion, right? Not even a tail recursion, sorry. The other one terminates, right? Because basically if you have like a string, like you have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever, right? We basically go, okay, well, let's try to fit A. If we fit A, we do the recursion thing. If it's not A, we do B, but that's it. There's no recursion. It's going to be B, A, C, D, E, F, G in this case, right? There's no recursion. So that means that if you want to write it in form, in recursion tree form, you have f of 0 for the index is equal to maybe f of 1, the cost of this, plus O of n, right? Because, well, you just use the next character. You could say maybe 26 times n is still O of n. And then you just kind of, everything else just sorted. Maybe it's n log, it's 26 log 26, I suppose, which also is a constant. So maybe for now, I just think n O of n to keep it a little bit easy. But as a result, as you can see, because now it's going to be O of n plus O of n plus dot. Ugh, what happened here? I don't know what happened here. Technically. Anyway, plus plus dot, right? And, from the input will go from 0 to n, so that there are n of these. So it's going to be O of n squared. And that's it. Pretty straightforward. And given n is 300, I think, it's fine, right? And you could even have next crazy things. And next permutation is linear, so O of n, so it doesn't even change it. And that's it. That's all I have with this one. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. And you could watch me solve it live in the contest now. Q3, ascribing smallest permutation greater than target. Forms like this is kind of annoying, but maybe not. I don't know. I think it's just greedy, but prefix. Okay, yeah, no, I mean, it's not that bad actually. Is that it? No, we want. Okay, if. No, we want. What do we want? Strictly greater than the. That's actually a little bit annoying. Okay, that's fine. I think what I want though is. It's a little bit annoying actually, because if it's just or greater, then that's a lot easier. But it's greedy. Okay, we just do a next permutation on it, right? Just greedy and next permutation. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to Google for the previous code that I have for Leetcode. that I have already written, so I don't rewrite it again. So it's I've written it a couple of times, but yeah, okay, we'll look at it later. But for now, yeah, I mean, I could write it, but I'm just a little bit lazy today, tired. Okay. Okay. If okay, so if target sub I, if f of this is greater than 0, then we take it. And we skip the next one. Otherwise, then now we find the next greatest, and then we're done. Yeah, okay, right. And if it's not possible, then we just return empty string, I guess. Otherwise, then now, okay, we use this. Oops. And then now use the rest in sorted order, right? And then that ends that for key items and start. Excuse me, jeez. Okay. And then now we do the next permutation thing in place. Is there one that isn't in place? We could go for it. I always forget. Maybe there's just like a thing for it. Oh yeah. If R is equal to do, then we turn on. Is that right? No, this isn't right. Why is this wrong? Why is giving me cap? Oh. Actually, I only get next permutation if R is equal to target, then we return this. Otherwise, we just return R. So if it's exactly, then we do the next one. Oh well. That's not Wait, why is it an empty thing? Something is really weird here. I click on, is my internet down? Why is it pending? It's okay, I don't remember though. Alright, is Leetcode having issues? Just let me cancel it at least. Maybe my internet's having issue, which is not a great time to do it. My internet or Leetcode internet, I don't know how to tell. Maybe now it's back. Okay, fine. Still not right though, but it's right for this one, but it's not right for this one. Why? Okay, let's print this out real quick. Oh, whenever you go to target as a result, this should be okay. So I did have this printed. Okay. VCA is fine. This is not right though, right? Oh, this should be sorted. I thought this would be sorted already, but I guess I'm wrong on that one actually. Okay. And why is this AABB? Otherwise, my next greatest target. So we do BBAA. Is that right? BBAA. So that's equal to target, right? Oh, if it's equal to target. Oh, okay. So if it's equal to target wrapped around, that's actually a pretty good one. Because I feel like I would have gotten this wrong and would have been a wrong answer. Okay, so then now we have next is equal to this. If next is less than target, then that means that we wrapped around. Okay. Not very confident, but I'm going to just YOLO it. Oh, I got the one. Huh. But I thought this is due to. Oh, because of this. Okay. This has to be this. Okay. 2 wrong answers? Why? Okay. I mean, the first. Okay. I'm just being a little bit lazy. I should add these tests, but I don't know why though. AB. It's going to give you AB. AB is equal to target. So then what's next? Why is the next stuff? No, it's BA. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm just rushing it a little bit. These are very dumb mistakes. I mean, maybe one of the wrong answers is fine, but definitely the second one is just dumb. AAB. No, this should have returned empty space, right? Yeah, it should return empty space. So then why is it not? Oh no, there is an expected. Oh, huh. Maybe I'm okay. I mean, I got a lot of wrong answers today, so it's not very good. But I mean, I guess like the idea is right, but I'm not implementing it well. Okay. ABB. Huh. Okay, so I think I'm wrong on the greedy because it tries to do A and then now it tries to do B and it's no good, so I have to go to the previous one. Right. But there's only a linear amount of these, so that should be fine in that if this is true, then we do a recursion on it. Okay, fine. I guess so. But it can only be not true, so that, yeah, okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, so I have something like this. And we're going to do recursions And that's why the thing is 300 and not whatever. Okay, fine. Make sure it still runs real quick. Okay, looks good. Okay, so then we don't do this anymore. We write if this is the case, then we set the first cap. Then now we try to see if there's a possible answer, right? So then now we do get of right, and then now we want I guess it's fine. Okay, so then now if R is not equal to empty space, then we return R. If it is an empty space, that means that it is not possible. So then we have to do the next biggest on the 0th, right? Okay. I think there's some stuff about cases, but that's fine. Or base case rather. And just we return. I want to return this, but that's going to mess up this. Right, maybe I have to return. I guess an uppercase is fine. No answer. Then nothing is empty except for this. Okay. And this is no answer, then we return empty. Okay, something like this maybe. I think it messed up one of my older answers. No, I think all this is right except for this one. I think. Yeah, this no, this is BA. That's wrong. Okay, so it's good. Then we return target. Okay, BAB. Is BAB the answer? No, it's BAA. Oh, it has to be. Okay, I mean, I think we're closer. Like, obviously, we're adding a B for no reason because we're adding from target. So we do a B. I think I don't do this. I mean, that part is a little bit awkward. I mean, that's why. But also this is BBC, is very wrong. There's no BBC. So this should be okay. So no, this should be taking that. Otherwise, we look at this. The rest in sorted order. I mean, this should be right. Why is it wrong? Let's skip. Let's print off. I'm at least getting to there in the right place. No, it's BBC. What am I doing? What is the first example? It should do B. Okay. C. C. This should give me C, and then this should be A, right? Let's see. Why is it giving me issues? So C, I don't know why there's always an empty. Oh, wait. Oh, because it's times 0 because we use this. I see. I mean, it's fine, but I want to say if. Because this would. Oh, because we do F on target. No, F is on S, right? Oh, so there is a C left. Oh. Okay, so we do a B. Okay, we found a B, and then the subset is C. But then now we also found B, BBC. Oh, because we because we take the first character, but that's not right. That's dumb. What we want is, I see. I'm just being dumb because I am too lazy about it. What we actually want is, we don't care about this, right? So then now we want to turn F, and then now maybe we just reuse it, right, in this case. And I think this is just done anyway if it goes to the other loop. And then now this is F. F is not a target is because of this whatever target. Okay, BCA. Okay, now everything looks okay. Maybe I forget what the wrong answer was. It's BAA, not ABA. Why? So it found, okay, so it finds A, which is should not be correct, and then B, and then A, right? It should return no answer here, but we're not. Yeah, it's targeting B, the second B, but it doesn't have it, right? TSB, right? Go no answer, and then it keeps going. But it keeps going though, right? Why? Why does? How does that go to? How does that go to found B here for this one? Why is there two of these? I'm so bad today. I'm not even on Q4. Okay, so F, target, yep. T, we have a B. Oh, so it's found in B, so it's just doing the rest in sorted order. Because it just do B and then A. Okay. I guess we have to do, okay, if the rest is in sorted order, no. T is this, but we want to find something bigger. So it's this +1. I think that's where I had an issue with. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay, because it's the next one, not the current one. Okay. BCA, BA, I think is right. Okay, I think this is good enough to try again, though I made a lot of mistakes. Yeah. Alright, no print. Oh, no, there's still a lot of print statements. Alright, YOLO, please. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm tired. This is why I didn't do it live, I suppose. But I mean, the 3 wrong answers is the more painful part. People seem to did Q4 pretty fast. That's not even true. Actually, I guess it's just a couple of cheaters. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this problem, this contest, everything in between. Stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye-bye.